Hello, hello everyone. I am Priyanka Rajput, Assistant Professor of EX Department from SIRT Bhopal. Today we will discuss about the subject of power electronics on the topic of what is a power diode, its construction, types, and its applications. In previous lecture, we have already discussed about the introduction of power electronics, its object of power electronics, and application of power electronics. Means what? Introduction of power electronics means definition of power electronics. It's a combination of three words, means power, electronics, and control system. It means power electronics is the combination of power, electronics, semiconductor electronics devices, as well as its controlling system. But today's lecture, we will cover a topic of power diodes, its constructions, types, and its applications. Firstly, the signal diode and power diodes has the same symbol. This. Everyone we know, diodes have two terminals, anode and cathodes. In signal diodes is a low terminal, two terminals, two layers, PN junction device. If we will talk about the low power diodes, means signal diodes. If we will talk about the high power diodes, it means it's a power diodes. Means it's a structure of signal diodes. Whenever we are connecting P-type semiconductor and N-type semiconductor, sandwich each other, and whenever we are sandwich P-type and N-type semiconductors, it's made a PN junction diodes. It's have a two terminal anode and cathode. Whereas the power diodes is a two terminal PN junction diode, which has P plus, N minus, and N plus layer. It's a structure of power diode. Means it's have a two terminal similar to signal diodes, anode and cathodes. Its layer as P plus, N minus, and N plus. Now, defined a power diode that has two terminal anode and cathodes, three layer P plus, N minus, and N plus. Now, power diodes are made of silicon PN junction with two terminals, anode and cathodes. Diode is forward bias when anode is made positive with respect to cathode. Diode conduct fully when the diode voltage is more than the cut-in voltage 0.7 volt for silicon. Conducting diode will have a small voltage drop across it. Diode is reverse bias when cathode is made positive with respect to anode. When reverse bias, a small reverse current known as leakage current flow. This leakage current increase with increase in magnitude of reverse voltage until avalanche voltage is reached. It's called background voltage. It is a component of diodes. Whenever you see physical diodes components, you can see on the component of diodes thin white layer. This white layer is a negative side and its opposite side is the positive. Now, construction of the power diodes, it's have a N plus layer, N minus layer, as well as P plus layer. Anode is connected with the P plus layer and cathode is connected with the N plus layer. Now, the junction J1 is made in between the P plus and N minus layer. Now, the power diode, the junction can be formed among a heavily doped P plus layer and the lightly doped N minus layer. This is a diagram for the diodes. Now, the construction of this diode includes three layers like P plus, N minus, and N plus. Here, the top layer is the P plus layer. It is a heavily doped. The middle layer is N minus layer. It is a lightly doped. And the last layer is N plus layer and it is heavily doped. Here, P plus layer acts as a thickness of this layer is 10 μm and the level of doping is 1019 cm minus cube. The N plus layer acts as the cathode. The thickness of this layer is 250 and 300 μm and the layer of doping is 10 to the power 19 cm minus cube. The N plus layer acts as a middle layer. It is also called drift layer. It's directly proportional to its background voltage, means whenever we are increasing a background voltage means its thickness also will increase. Now, working principle of power diode. The working principle of power diode is similar to a signal diodes. Signal diodes means whenever we are connecting a diode in a forward bias, it means it's fully conduction mode. And whenever we are connecting a power diode in reverse bias, it means it will be not conducting in proper conducting mode. Now, types of power diodes. Power diodes have three types mainly: general purpose diode, fast recovery diode, and last one is a Schottky diode. General purpose diode is always used for the low speed applications up to for 1 kilohertz and for low frequency applications, and its recovery rate is much more as compared to fast recovery diodes. Means what? In the fast recovery diodes, it's used for the high speed applications, as well as as its name, fast recovery diode means it's quick response. It means this diode have quick recover at due to their very small reverse recovery time less than the 5 microsecond. But general purpose diodes have recovery time around 25 microseconds. So it's a difference between general purpose diode and fast recovery diode, and it is Schottky diode. Now, next, advantage and disadvantages of the power diodes. The PN junction region of this diode is large and can supply high current. However, the capacitance of this junction can also be large, which work at a lower frequency, and it is generally used for the rectification only. Now, it will resolve AC at high current and high voltage. The main disadvantages of the power diode is that its size, and every time it's required insulations cause of high current. Now, next, application of power diode is, this diode provide uncontrolled power rectifications. It is used in a different application like DC power supplier for charging the battery, for inverters and AC rectifiers. These are used like nervous networks and freewheeling diodes. Whenever we are discussing next lecture where we discuss about the freewheeling diode also, due to their characteristics like voltage and high currents. These diodes are used as a feedback freewheeling diodes and high voltage rectifiers. In reverse background conditions, when the current and voltage of this diode are much more, the power dissipations can be high, so that device can be destroyed. So now, a simple question I am just asking: what is the function of power diodes? Why it is used? So this is its function for the rectification. It is used. Now, next question: what are the type of power diode? It's a three types: fast recovery, general purpose, and Schottky diodes. And last one is what is the difference between power and normal diodes? So power diodes is applicable for the where high current and voltage are used, like inverters, whereas normal diode is applicable for small signal application. Thank you so much, everyone.